Hey guys, welcome back. Jermaine Morgan here, and today I'm going to show you how to use the LOCRIAN mode in gospel quartet. So stay tuned as we wrap up this series. By today's example today, you can already hear that we're in the key of C. I've been keeping most of these progressions in the key of C just to make it a little bit easier to understand. So for any of you guys who don't know already what the LOCRIAN mode is, so the LOCRIAN mode in the key of C is basically B to B. Okay, and we're following the format of the major scale. You know, if we were playing the C major scale, but we're starting on B. That's a good way to identify the notes of the LOCRIAN mode, or the seventh mode, if you want to think about it that way. As I've already said a lot in this series, these things can be used in a number of ways. We can use them for solo ideas, different mode ideas to play around, different variations of different things we can use. But for the sake of the lesson today, I'm going to break down how I'm using it in this particular quartet mode. Now, what you're hearing is a little more smooth approach to quartet gospel music. It's a little bit more contemporary as opposed to, you know, a little bit more contemporary as compared to that. So you'll hear this type of progression with groups like the Canton Spirituals, Tim Rogers and the Fellas, the Williams Singers, just to name a few groups. And if you guys watch and know any other groups that I haven't named already, feel free to drop their names in the comments so the other viewers can check out some of these groups as well to get more of a feel for that type of smooth type of music. So now that we know what this LOCRIAN mode is, let's figure out what the progression of this particular groove is. We're basically going 1 to the 6, 4, 2. That's the entire progression. So 1, 6, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 6, 4, back to the 2. And so we're just playing that over and over again. And once I get to the end of that phrase, I'm going. And if you hear that, it sounds a lot like the major scale because, of course, the modes are pulled a lot from that major scale. And being the fact that we're playing this LOCRIAN mode would start. I'm just starting from basically the bottom up. So that 2, 5, 1 is how we're ending. So again. I do a little hammer on to get that sound. And it's just a little transition point to get you back to the top of the groove. That's just where I'm placed in this particular groove. Again, we're pulling directly from that LOCRIAN scale, or the LOCRIAN mode rather. And we're just going backwards. 2, 5, 1. And all of that is still part of the scale. Okay? And so we can take that and use it almost anywhere. You know, so you can take it, it depends on how you get out of it. That's not where I placed it the first time, but I'm just showing you a different variation of a way that you can land at. Okay, So again, slowing it down. And it's that simple. Just something that you can add if you're playing that type of progression. And it works even if you're not playing that progression in specific. So 4, 2. It's a good way to get from the 2, 5, 1 if you want to use it there. So that's another way so you can get around the 2, 5, 1. So 2, 5, back to 1. So, and that's basically all we're doing here. In a nutshell, that's the entire line. I know it seems very simple, but that's just one variation of how you can use it. Now, my challenge to you guys that are watching, find a multiple of ways that you can use the same line, maybe not to land on the 1, but take it and land maybe on the 6. You know, that's another way that you can use it. You can use the same thing as a turnaround, how in gospel we do a turnaround where we go from 7, 3 to 6. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So different ways we can use this same line. So that's my challenge to you this week. Figure out a number of ways that you can take this same thing. You can use it going to any progression. You just have to sit and work out the different ways of how you can use this. And this is the thing with this series that I'm hoping you guys go back and watch the other videos and not only use it in the context that I showed you, but find multiple ways to use the same thing and flip them around. Don't play them all in the exact same order that I taught the particular line. Take it, use variations of it, take out notes, add notes, play around with it. It's for you to come up with more ideas. I'm not just teaching you and saying this is one way you can do it and this is the only way you can do it. No, it's to give you an idea, to give you a way to kind of stimulate your brain to think, oh, I never thought about using the modes in this particular format or using the modes in this particular sense. But now you have an idea of how to approach them now. And so you can take it and run with it now. So again, guys, if you want this full lesson, click the link in the description. And that's pretty much it for this week, guys. I will see you on the next lesson. Thank you. Hey, thanks for watching today's video. And listen, if you enjoyed the content, click the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on my notifications so you can be notified each week once I post a new video. I really appreciate you guys being here, and check it out. If you want more content like this and if you want to get even more in depth on the bass lessons, remember to head over to JermaineMorgan.net. There I have many more bass lessons. I talk a little bit more in depth on some of these subjects that we've covered here on YouTube, and I also have music. Most of you don't know, but I am an artist as well, so I do have music available there if you want to hear me really play. I have music there, so check it out, and I will see you guys on next week. Thank you. I'm out of here.